Hey, I'm Sean,
I'm Dave.
and this is Lens Cove Lessons in Boating. And today we're at the 2020 Toronto International Boat Show, and we're just being tourists. We love boats and we love learning about things. So follow us around. We're going to take a walk. We're going to talk to people. We're going to look at new things, see what's new in the industry, and we're just really going to give you some insight into what's going on in boating and try to answer some of the questions. So come follow us.
Let's do it.
One of the things that I want to talk to you about today is this Mercury 4.5 liter. So this is Mercury's new architecture. It's 4.5 liter V6, and it's lighter than a 5 liter, lighter than the 4.3 liter that it replaces. It's got more torque and more horsepower. This is the 250 horsepower variant, and you can get it in 200. And one of the things I love most about this engine is it's more fuel efficient, it's quieter, and it also has this really cool thing called Active Throttle Control. And what that means is that when you set a certain RPM, let's say you're tubing or cruising or wakeboarding, and you want to set your boat at a certain speed, and you pick 2200 RPM, this Active Throttle Control is going to hold it there all day long. So no going too fast or too slow or getting yelled at by the tubers and riders. This engine is awesome. We're going to talk about ladders. You probably didn't think about it too much when you go to buy your boat, but think about the fact that your boarding ladder, if you're swimming, if it's off the side, like on this boat, and you forget it down, which happens all the time, your kids, you, someone forgets to leave or bring the ladder up, they leave it down, and then you go leave and put it up on plane, and there's a lot of force and tension on that, and you can do thousands of dollars worth of damage. Happens all the time. However, if your swim platform ladder goes off the back of the boat, when you leave it down by mistake, it will just kind of flop in the waves, won't do any damage, and you'll save yourself thousands of dollars. I'm here with Jared from North Star Insurance. Jared, can you tell me, what's the best piece of advice you can give someone who's just bought a boat at the show and they need to know something about insurance? The one thing that you would tell them?
Well, Sean, what I would tell them is when you're out shopping for insurance quotes, take some time and ask some questions. Let your broker know what you're going to be using your boat for, where you're going to use it, and the exposures that are present so they can develop a policy that's designed for you. That way you're protecting you and your boat against any damages or liability exposure. That'd be my answer to that question.
Great. So what he's saying is don't just go and get a quick quote from a bunch of different brokers, because those policies may be completely different. Make sure you develop a relationship, ask questions, and get them to ask questions to you. And I'm here with Richard from Magic Marine Tow, and he's going to tell us all about this new product that he's developed. He did the patent himself. And what is it all about, Richard?
It's a safe way to tow dinghies or Sea-Doos, Yamaha, wave runners, etc. behind your boat. Don't put weight on the back of your boat, which throws out your center of gravity and also causes a lot of problems to the transit, etc. This floats in the water, take it anywhere, take your toys with you.
Right, and we see that all the time at the marina where we have boats which have huge dinghies or huge PWCs on the back of the boat. And it totally changes the ability to use that swim platform and how the boat goes down the lake and the stresses that are putting on that. And that can cause a lot of expensive damage in the future.
Hi guys, Dave from Lens Cove Lessons in Boating. Today we're at the Toronto International Boat Show, checking out what's new, and I have to say, it's outboards. Big boats, little boats, outboards are the new way to go. Twins, triples even, that's what we're looking at. Lots and lots of outboard power. Keep rocking.
One of the things we're noticing a lot more of is screens. Screens are in. So a lot of boat companies are getting away from traditional gauge clusters and are going to complete full screen dashes, touch screen usually, and all the engine information is there. So you've got your GPS, your navigation, your chart plotter, your depth sounder, and all your engine information in one screen. It's clean, it looks good. And one of the things we're seeing here is that center consoles are hot. They're everywhere. There's a lot more representation. All the major brands are here. And the other thing that we're seeing is that even the traditional bowrider and deck boat companies are starting to get in the game. This is a Bayliner here. We've got a Stingray over there, Hurricane. They're all starting to dabble in that center console line because that's where the market's going. Thanks for joining us again on today's Lensco Lessons in Boating. I'm Sean.
I'm Dave.
And we're exhausted. Toronto Boat Show is so much fun. It's huge. There's more boats than any other indoor North American show. So if you do have the opportunity in the future, do come. You're going to get lots of great information. You're going to get to lots of see boats. Make sure you buy from your local dealer.
Like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you on the water.